the Triple Crown.
We're doing the Triple Crown. It's gonna be sick.
Our spring is centered around the BWR Triple Crown.
And this is now part of the Triple Crown. We're looking at 103 miles with 7,500 feet, and it is an insanely hard course. Well, that's the thing about Belgian Waffle Ride, though. It really goes without saying, to tell you the truth. That's one thing that we always deliver on. That's a mid-Tour de France stage. That's a second week tour stage that we're talking about there. This is a big day, except you're not going to be in a peloton for much of the day. So it's incredibly cool that we have this combination of 1,000 folks coming together. Some that are doing their first ever WANA, who've never been in a competitive event, and others that are arguably, I mean, you could say with Keegan Swenson that he could be one of the 5 best human cycling today. So there's a lot of synergy happening in the sport right now. And tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., it all kicks off. So if you're not here, Michael, before 6 a.m., there won't be any spots left in this immediate area. So be prepared for that. The race to the race is even part of the day.
Babies out. Stickers.
I founded the company BikesChangeLives, and it's an organization centered around breaking down the barriers of mental health. Mental health is something that's plaguing the society today, and we use bikes to navigate life's challenges and influence the world for the better. So this has been something, I love the bike and I love community, and I want to inspire people to do hard things, challenge themselves, go out the comfort zone and be on the bike more.
Like bikes helping mental health and just like doing hard things, like the longevity of living a fun, eventful life and just biking throughout that life. So I love being able to race right now, but I want biking to be a lifelong sport for me.
It doesn't really matter what you're competing for. It's more about getting out there and doing something that most people think is impossible.
But I got these. We're gonna die tomorrow. Yeah, it's fun though. I'm hoping it doesn't take too long.
Great, dude. It is gonna be so worth it though. I'm actually gonna not die. I'll have some tears. A little bit of a pain, but hey, it's all worth it though. It's part of the journey, man. Facts. Dude, it's just 10 lines, dude. I know, they're crazy. Makes quads look nice. Yeah. That is me. Gavin Turner, Mapleton, Utah. Ready to throw down at BWR. General, CJ Jackson, he kind of conned me into it. CJ got me to buy one of his old bikes and started riding and just really started loving it. It has been absolutely amazing for my mental and physical health. It's gotten me from stopping some of the bad habits I had in the past and getting me to make some new ones that are a lot better, make me a lot more healthy and just better in life.
Where it's taken off is now I can do those events myself and not just watch it on a screen.
I have the best crew around me, and I'm going to the biggest events in the nations. But I want to set the standard for being a good member of the cycling communities.
I love looking back at races and just be like, dang, I did that. And it was just a great feeling after finishing it.
Stepping into this world of cycling has been super rejuvenating and refreshing.
Just showing them that we can all achieve hard things, whether we're young and in shape or out of shape and working towards getting back in shape so you can complete things that you never thought you would be able to.
It's been absolutely everything. Friends have been everything in supporting me into getting into this. I probably would have never done a race if it wasn't for the boys. Just riding bikes, getting in better shape, having a great time, changing lives.
Should we get ice cream?
We definitely should get ice cream right now.
Is enough?
That's funny. What do you mean is that enough?
A single serving. That's bigger than a pint.
Made a lot of cakes, dude.
And I really aspire to be an elite level cyclist. I want to be at the pointy end of the field, while also spreading this mission of bikes are creating lives for the better.
My stretch goal would honestly be to like race for a brand or like a company supports our vision of like Bikes Change Lives.
I actually know what to expect, but I want to push myself to be in the highest groups. I want to push myself at the beginning to go out of my comfort zone a little bit, get into those big groups, and then, you know, a few hours in, kind of reflect, see where I'm at, and we'll go from there.
The goal every single year is just kind of build on what I have done at Leadville and build upon that.
At first it was more of how fast can I do each of these races. Now it's let's get through all three. More about getting out and experiencing and being in the community and going either faster or conquering something else that's you don't know if it's possible.
And gentlemen, welcome to the Belgian Waffle Ride 2024. This amazing
on, baby, let's
right
go.
here, right now. I mean, when you look at Sofia Vichafanye, the Argentinian Olympian and most national gravel champion, keep an eye today on Alexis Garda. Most champions, it's Alexi Vermeulen. It's not going to be an easy journey to the start line now, but we'll make sure it all sorts out. Waffle Ride champion, riding for Canyon, it's Peter Stettner. He did last summer will remain in the archived record books for all of time. This is one of the greatest American cyclists racing today. Ladies and gentlemen, last year's champion, Keegan Swenson, is in the house.
And the home of the brave.
So this is what it's all about.
Mile 32, just lost the group a little bit. Yeah, I've been pushing the pace in a big group. Went through the feed zone, kind of got dropped out of it. But we're hopping into some single track here soon, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Catch you later.
Little update. We're out here about mile 30, just out of the feed zone. Had to tighten the handlebars because they come loose on the dirt section, so we'll see how we hang in there the rest of the day. Good to be out.
Cranking. I did a nice belly flop. I don't know if this is even gonna make it in the video, but hey, made a belly flop. Chased back to CJ's group, and then we went to the feed zone, and CJ dropped the chain, and now it's just me and him. So we'll keep you boys updated.
The real gravel scene isn't something we've really dipped our toes in too much. We threw our hat into BWR Cedar City, and it was just a very rude awakening, I guess.
In the just of racing, it kind of gets clouded because the races are hard and your mind starts to play games on you.
Just calls for a lot of early mornings and a lot of time when most people aren't out training.
All right, it's been a little bit since we checked in. Now it's on 64 and a little over 4 hours in. We've been chasing them down all day, but still haven't had the legs. But that is enough. A little extra motivation for the last 30 miles. See if we can catch Jeff. If not, you laid out one hell of a race. But we'll check in later.
Just one, we're good. Thank you. We're good. Thank you. We're back. 4 hours, 47 minutes in. Mile 81. It's been a day, folks.
Starting to be on that stage where I'm done.
The legs are hurting, he says.
What?
The legs are hurting.
They're hurting real bad now.
Uh-oh.
80 miles in.
Shift. 80 miles in. Starting to heat up. It's been one heck of a day. I tipped over earlier in the day. Jackson went down really hard and some single track. Got back to us. It kind of settled in. There's a big single track section. Like, there's quite a bit of road here, but man, it feels like it's just dirt. There's so much single track. Really good though. Really pretty, if you can see. Biggest climb of the day on tap now. It's a road climb up to the top, 1,500 feet or so, and all the way back to the finish. We'll let you know how it goes.
Mile 82. Still no sign of Jeff. Finally made it to some pavement. So that's good. But hanging in there, surviving. Name of the day, survive and get home. Folks, we have unfortunately caught past Jeff. He's somewhere back there. I think he's walking. Looks like he's crashed. Doesn't have all his gears. And not feeling very good. I'm not feeling very good. Thankfully, I've got all my gears. You know, imagine. Oh, we're at 87.7. Not sure how much more we're climbing. Eventually, we'll get the downhill. Take some finish. So, probably the last check in here. Hopefully, make it.
I'm really passionate about creating a community centered around getting more people on bikes. I also want to be able to give opportunities to kids that don't have them. I want to be able to give scholarships to kids that want to pursue cycling out of high school. I want to give bikes and give opportunities to kids that didn't have that growing up. I know I'm going to be on my bike and I want to influence others to be on theirs as well. Kevin Wiggins,
How's it going?
6'5", 200. Absolute unit.
Yeah, we survived, barely. We made it through. Thank you. Hell's hell.